our world has been taking a kicking. You know, we've damaged our world. And, you know, it's no surprise that our world is reacting to the human race. This is almost like the world's cry out to like, hey, you're kicking me, you know, and what you're doing is not good. So I'll get rid of you, as any organism would do, is try and get rid of an infection. And maybe this is it for the world. So
today we face the monsters that are at our door and bring the fight to them. Today we are canceling the apocalypse.
Now, there are a wide variety of ways for people to deal with being cooped up inside. Maybe you're watching your favorite bearded YouTuber place his glasses on because he forgot to put them on at the start of the video, and you're leaving a like on it. I mean, I assume that's what you're doing, but, you know, the last person that most of us want to hear from at times like these are multi-million-dollar Hollywood celebrities. Now, there are good ways to deal with this as a celebrity, and then there are bad ways. I'm going to give you examples of both. Let's take a look at a good way to entertain the people during their extended stays at home. Let's take a look at how Steve Martin did it. See, now, that's perfect. Just an entertainer being entertaining. Steve Martin, one of the all-time greats, maybe not as familiar to the younger viewers now, but basically was in some of the most funny movies I can remember from my childhood. If you're looking for a great movie to watch right now, how about two amazing actors, John Candy and Steve Martin, in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
Now let's take a look at another excellent example of entertainers reaching out and being inspiring during this entire situation. Here's Anthony Hopkins playing piano to his cat. Now, these are two shining examples, two excellent examples of Hollywood celebrities knowing their role, maybe just sprinkling in a little joy into the community while we're all kind of feeling of an overwhelming sense of dread. But then there's Madonna. What in God's name is wrong with Madonna?
That's the thing about COVID-19. It doesn't care about how rich you are, how famous you are, how funny you are, how smart you are, where you live, how old you are, what amazing stories you can tell. It's the great equalizer.
Now, Madonna's current net worth is somewhere between $570 and $800 million, according to Wikipedia, which is exactly why nobody cares what she has to say about her suffering. It's just not the same thing. We saw this Sam Smith or Shepard or whatever his name is having a mental breakdown in his $12 million home. Nobody cares. I'm not going to say I'm having a bad time of it. Look around me. I am so blessed. Most of this is because of all of you. I would never upload a video of myself morally speaking down on people, or talking about how I'm just so distraught during all of this, and an infinite supply of unplayed video games with digital distribution and high-speed internet. There are millions of Americans who have it worse than me. That's why the Imagine video was so out of touch, or this YouTuber video singing Mr. Brightside. I know their fans are trying to tell you this was poking at the celebrities, but it wasn't. It was just pure, unadulterated cringe. This is, of course, certain. But then you have another perfect example, a great palate cleanser. Everybody loves Ryan Reynolds, you know, the actor that plays Deadpool. Here's what he had to say. Another perfect example of how celebrities are supposed to deal with things.
We need to work together to flatten the curve and fight off COVID-19. I think in times of crisis, I think we all know that it's the celebrities that we count on most. They're the ones who are going to get us through this. Right after healthcare workers, of course, first responders, people who work in essential services, ping pong players, mannequins.
And then we have Idris Elba. That's right. Who has described humanity as an infection.
It's not good. So I'll get rid of you, as any organism would do, is try and get rid of an infection.
And says that everything going on right now is the Earth's response to us.
This is almost like the world's cry out to, like, hey, you're kicking me.
Idris Elba wouldn't miss the opportunity, multi-millionaire, while FaceTiming with multi-billionaire, probably, Oprah Winfrey, to describe humanity as a infection. What a stunning and brave move. This is why celebrity worship is so absurd. Actor Idris Elba recently detailed to Oprah Winfrey that everything going on with the globe right now is the Earth's response to the infection that is humanity. Now, Elba, who had recently announced this, according to boundingintocomics.com, by the way, who had recently announced that he had, in fact, had the coof, he told Oprah, it's one of the upsides of this whole drama is that we're forced to think together as a race, as a human race. He added, but also our world has been taking a kicking. We damaged our world, and it's no surprise that the world is reacting to the human race. Quote, it's no surprise that this has been created to slow us down and ultimately make us think differently about our world and ourselves. That's a standout thing, and it's very obvious, he continued. This is almost like the world's cry out, like, hey, you're kicking me, and you're not doing it. You know, what you're doing is not good, so we'll get rid of you. Again, Idris Elba seems to overlook the fact that, of course, this entire situation was manufactured by man, in my opinion, possibly to weed out older, less productive citizens in society, but who knows? Elba then referred to humanity as an infection that the Earth needs to remove. Quote, as in any organism would do is try to get rid of an infection, and maybe this is it for the world. Winfrey then responded to Elba's comments. She stated, I think it's important as we are all trying to deal with the pragmatic. And one of the reasons I want to do this with Apple, sponsored, is to talk to people like yourselves so we can bring a broader insight. Oh, thank you, multi-billion-dollar superpower Oprah Winfrey, for using the sponsorship from trillion-dollar global corporation that uses sweatshop labor to build their $900 iPhones to talk to a multi-million-dollar Hollywood actor. This is truly a great day. She added, I think we'll all lose as human beings if we just think of this as a physical thing. I think it's exactly what you said. It's here to teach us something about ourselves as individuals, as world of people. This is a moment for humanity to rise or not. In promoting the conversation with Elba, Oprah also took to Twitter to write, like millions of people all over the world, I've been staying safe for over a week now. You know, it's interesting. This is something that, and I'm going to wrap it up here. It's interesting to me that these Hollywood people don't understand. You're a clown. We want you to dance for us. That's what I'm doing. I'm dancing a jig as often as I can. I'm uploading 3-4 videos a day here. Now I'm doing 3-4 videos a day, or 2 to 3 videos a day on Midwestly. By the way, I have a second channel where if you're looking for coof coverage, that's where you're going to find it. I keep this channel mostly to the memes, all right? Now, it's interesting that these celebrities are so self-absorbed that they think that we give a damn about how they are dealing with things in their multi-million-dollar homes and their servants and their Olympic-sized swimming pools and unlimited entertainment. Meanwhile, half of the country and probably more than half of the Western civilization is now out of work under constant surveillance. We're not allowed to leave our homes. People are wondering how food's going to get put on the table. But thank God, multi-billionaire Oprah Winfrey could talk to multi-millionaire Idris Elba about humanity being an infection. Get woke, go broke, you losers.